From a minor collision, the situation quickly escalates into a series of collisions, or a car suddenly loses control when the driver is engrossed in his phone, not paying attention to the road, to a car rushing past like a wild horse, losing control and colliding with another car, creating a chaotic scene. Let's witness dangerous accidents and valuable lessons from these real-life situations right now. He was driving on a quiet one-way street when suddenly a car from the opposite direction drove straight into his lane. The two cars crashed into each other. Always be alert when driving, especially on narrow roads or roads with limited visibility, to react promptly to unexpected situations.
All the walls of the house seemed to bulge out in an impossible cartoon convexity.
He was driving when the car in front suddenly slowed down, causing him to not have time to brake and hit the back of the car. Keep a safe distance when driving. And Maurice's amazement. The car windows were foggy from the rain, he could not see anything and crashed into the car parked in front. Stop if your visibility is obstructed, especially when it is raining. In the dark of night, he lost control of the car and the car slid into the grass as if pulled by an invisible force. Slow down and concentrate when driving at night. While driving, he suddenly saw traffic cones as strange obstacles. While dodging, a large truck rushed up, forcing him to dodge through the pillars like a stunt. Luckily, everyone was safe.
Right. No, it's better. Why don't we just trick it with some food? Let it come out here in plain sight when, you know, like, no, I'm your, why don't we fake call that I'm one of you, right?
Oh, so you have to...
Yeah, the ones where you can like press the button. Are you serious?
As he was driving, he suddenly saw the traffic pillars as strange obstacles. While dodging, a large truck rushed up, forcing him to dodge through the pillars like a stunt. Luckily, everyone was safe. While he was driving, he suddenly saw another car like a troublemaker, rushing through the barrier and crashing into the car next to him, as if participating in a strange game. Stay calm when an accident occurs and immediately call the authorities to handle the situation. While driving after the container truck, he suddenly saw it brake suddenly as if there was a traffic nightmare. Fortunately, with the skillful turn of the steering wheel, he avoided the upcoming collision. Always keep a safe distance and be prepared for unexpected situations to avoid stress and danger. As he drove through a peaceful afternoon, a box appeared on the road like a bad joke of fate. Fortunately, the people around him were like skillful artists, skillfully avoiding it, as if participating in a light game. When driving, always keep a safe distance and pay attention to unexpected obstacles on the road to avoid unwanted accidents. While he was driving, he witnessed a small car trying to overtake two giant trucks moving side by side, as if participating in a strange performance on the road. Keep a distance and consider carefully before overtaking to ensure safety. To avoid similar accidents, drivers should always pay attention to their surroundings, not use their phones while driving, and keep a safe distance from other vehicles. When the giant truck was speeding, a sudden explosion from the front wheel caused the car to shake violently. The driver reacted in time and safely pulled the car to the side of the road. When a tire blows out, it is important to stay calm and quickly steer the car toward the side of the road. This not only protects you but also helps avoid serious accidents. The truck rolled smoothly, as if conquering a peaceful afternoon, until the car in front braked suddenly to avoid a collision. In the blink of an eye, he could not react in time and his car crashed into the smaller car in front. When driving, always pay attention to the unexpected actions of other vehicles to avoid dangerous situations. The car in front, which had apparently had its hands free, suddenly slowed down. The big truck managed to brake safely, but, as if from a comedy sketch, the car behind crashed into the back of the truck. When the car in front suddenly decelerated and braked hard on the highway, an unimaginable chaos occurred. The truck behind panicked and did not have time to react, crashing into the car in front, creating a chaotic scene. The truck, seemingly losing consciousness of holding the steering wheel, let it spin on its own, causing the whole car to change lanes irresponsibly and collide with the car, causing serious damage. And always stay focused when driving and have complete control of the steering wheel to avoid unnecessary accidents. He did not pay attention to the traffic signals, and only when the car in front bounced like a ball did he realize that he had hit it. Always stay focused when driving. Do not let distractions cause unnecessary accidents. The driver of the small car, after having a few too many drinks, lost control of the steering wheel, causing the car to slide off the curb and crash straight into a moving truck. You should not drive after drinking alcohol, because just a second of inattention can cause an unfortunate accident. The black car quietly slid into the next lane, forgetting to use the rearview mirror, only to be immediately followed by a large truck that roared as if it wanted to swallow the rear of the car. Always check your rearview mirror before changing lanes to ensure safety. The pickup truck, loaded with belongings, leisurely changed lanes without even glancing at the rearview mirror. The result? A strong collision from the large truck. The white car, in a moment of distraction, accidentally changed lanes without checking the rearview mirror. That led to his small car being thrown off by a large truck. Always check your mirrors before changing lanes. The truck panicked and slammed on the brakes when the cars in front suddenly stopped, but that hasty effort could not avoid a collision. When driving on the highway, always pay attention to surprises to react promptly. The pickup truck, in a moment of carelessness, did not notice the car in front of it speeding on the road. Only when the two cars collided did regret come flooding back. Always pay attention when driving, because a moment of carelessness can cause irreparable consequences. The large truck was speeding on the road. The driver was so absorbed that he did not notice the car in front. When he realized it, he panicked, quickly turned the wheel sharply to the left, causing the car to swerve and then overturn, making a loud crash. And always keep a safe distance and concentrate when driving to avoid unexpected situations that can lead to serious accidents. To avoid car accidents due to drowsiness, make sure you have had enough rest before driving. If you feel sleepy, stop the car in a safe place and rest before continuing your journey. Safety first. When the rain came, the small car rushed on the road like a rabbit suddenly panicked, lost control and spun around like an amateur dancer on the highway. To avoid an unimaginable collision, the truck quickly turned to the left, creating a skillful performance no less than an artist on a big stage.